I ask myself, how many times would I need to look at a thing to see what it is and then really make out what it's supposed to be? I mean, because a lot of times, I try to make things very abstract because I don't really want to try to, slap on no identities. I like to stay in that neutral zone, you see. I mean, 777 really break down to a three. I mean, it is the foundation for which all things stand, you see. I mean, I know a lot of people have been trying to decipher every fucking thing that I say and what all of it means. When they look at off a piece 777, they trying to figure out like, what is it that she's talking about this piece thing? And because he's not bringing no peace, why is peace the subject, G? But if you would start to look beyond the surface, you would see so much more, B. I mean, at the end of the day, letters also have numerical meanings. I mean, please take the time, you see. Look at what the numbers mean. I mean, whether it be alphabetically, I mean, whether it be metaphorically, whether it be the order G. I mean, at the end of the day, you have to understand all is in the order of the piece you see of the foundation of all things. And at the end of the day, because your brain can't grasp that high, you feel like you always out of luck, you see. But at the end of the day, I made it clear that no matter how many clovers it might be, life always gonna come, G, as long as these flowers keep getting pollinated, you see. I mean, and the plants keep on growing, B. I mean, we just looking down on the field, B. I mean, and looking at, wow, all these motherfucking four-leaf clovers and don't nobody see. I mean, ain't nobody really picking them, B, because at the end of the day, they can't understand the majesty and to what degree God is blessing these beings because they don't do things like ordinary human beings. I mean, just a little bit strange, peculiar, you see, but that's the way God said his children was gonna be. I mean, you ain't got to like my way, okay, but what I can promise you is this, okay? It's gonna be the day when you say, woo, I wish I would have never let that energy slip away. And everybody know I get slippery when wet, okay? Because at the end of the day, I don't stick around where I'm not wanted, G. I will ask you directly. And if you said that you want to part company, you are never going to get me to hold on to any fucking thing. I'm just going to move on to the next opportunity. This is the way life works in reality. And if you keep on creating unnecessary challenges, B, trying to compete with those, that you should be collaborating with, G. I mean, because when we come together collaborating, B, we have a guarantee of success when we work together, G. But if we compete, somebody got to lose, boo. I mean, so at the end of the day, that's why I told you there's never any competition because you was promised to win in the end, no matter what the fuck you go through. I mean, but if you can't see your life that way, I mean, and you can't understand how God speaks, baby, you don't get the real thing you here to even do, okay? And you think most of this shit is real and half of it is a simulation on you, B. You got to come the fuck out so that you can actually experience the life of abundance, joy and peace. Well, God will position you to be absolutely free. Where what you do for work is what you love so much that it don't even feel like you're doing a motherfucking thing. Just enjoying your day. I mean, making somebody else feel better, okay? And if you could be that blessing in somebody else's life, you see, then you have lived out the reason for being blessed in the first place, G. I mean, always blessed to be a blessing, B. But most miss that. And so they mistake your kindness for being weak. But at the end of the day, when I try to tell you, I'm here to build teams, you see, and it does require a degree of kindness, but ain't nothing nice about me. And at the end of the day, I make it very clear to anybody who comes into my vicinity. For as kind as I am, the other side is far worse, B. So I like to keep things at peace. But if peace ever get disturbed, I told you my love gets real volatile, you see. I mean, this is a, real message. It is a culminating one, you see. With all of these many parts, it's almost like when you're a Muslim, G, and you zikr the 99 names of Allah, you see. I mean, what I'm trying to make you understand in these snippets and these little videos, G, is that I channel the Most High God, B. He speaks to me. He gives me answers, you see. But at the end of the day, because I don't show up playing your games on TV, B, I don't want to be your superstar, G. I have no desire to lead you anywhere because your leader comes from inside. And you better find them, B. Because if you not tapped into that great IG, you got a real problem inside of you, see. But you still worried about what somebody else going to do to get through and how they do what they do. But if you spending that much time talking about them, then you haven't spent enough time talking about you. I mean, at the end of the day, where you keep your ass fixed, B, determines a lot about how it turns out in the NG. Because at the end of the day, looking outward to things that you have no control over, boo, when God gave you dominion and power over you, and when your body stopped working, you didn't shift in the manual and make your ass work, because automatically you was through. I mean, if you did not come the fuck on, boo, mean you didn't understand how you actually working is true. Not the way the body works, B. I'm talking about you, your personal self, your, spiritual signature, G. That gives you the power to tap into that I am over top of all frequency, where you can get maximum healing. I mean, uncommon energy. I mean, like I said, right now, my iron's still in the basement, G. Next week, we know we're going to be going back for another round of treatment, you see, but it's all good, B. Because even when I can't, like I told you, weak as one in the room, loud as loud can be. Hell yeah, I want you to understand, B. Because when I am weak, God is strong, you see. And when I can't, God always do, boo. And so I can do all things, and I prove it too. Not you, me, B. I challenge me. I create the challenge, you see. Didn't nobody tell me what the fuck I had to do with my day? But I know that an idle mind is the devil's workshop, so idle I will never be. I don't care if I got to dance, sing, draw, paint. I don't care if I got to, figure out a new thing that ain't. But what I will not be is an idle motherfucker doing nothing with my day, but worrying about what's going on in somebody else's life, okay? When you want me to recall things about you, boo, I can promise you I don't remember, because you're not that important unless you are actually working with who? Otherwise, you just somebody, you see. I mean, in the menagerie of it all. And my Holy Spirit don't need to bring the memory forward, B. So if you wasn't important, well then, what the fuck you expect from me? If you remember me, I made an impact, boo. I did what the fuck I was supposed to do. But then you got to admit to yourself that I was important to you. Come on, and come the fuck out.